Hey guys, welcome back. My sister and my niece and nephew are actually about to pull down the driveway. They have not been to my house in probably 6 months. I haven't seen them in almost 6 months because we were sick before all of this happened. Not us, but they were. And so I feel like it's been so long, and honestly this morning as I was rushing around cleaning my house, I realized like I have not cleaned for company in so long. It was the weirdest feeling, but I didn't have to get everything spotless or anything because it's my sister and she doesn't judge or care. But I did get things mostly straightened up. The Robo-Rock is running and she said she's about 5 minutes away. So it's almost lunchtime. We're gonna order some lunch, I think, and then just hang out for the day. But I figured I would vlog today because last time they came, about 6 months ago, I vlogged and I never put that footage together or posted it. And I was so sad about that. So I'm going to stick with it today. Hello. Hi, Landy. Give me a hug. Hi, buddy. Sissy. He slammed the door. Sissy. Hi, you want to come play? We've missed you. You want Berg to help you?
She has been talking about it.
Let's go play.
I said that they had something for her and she said,
I'm going to give this to Ava and Kate. Sissy. I know, I was just saying on here, it's been like 6 months since y'all have been here.
I think like...
Want to hold it?
No.
I think it's been 6 months.
Has it really?
My vlog footage from last time.
Go inside.
Yes,
Of course you can, buddy.
Hi, my angels. Oh, Baba, missed you so much. My big 9-year-old.
It feels weird to have people over. Go ahead, buddy.
And doing what?
I'm going to brush their teeth and then clean it up.
How many times did you miss Baba? A bunch, he said. He's missed Baba a bunch. Have you cried for me when you fall asleep at night?
Kinda not.
Kinda not.
Elsa.
Wow. Sissy, look. These are
Minnie Mouse.
baller dresses.
Minnie.
Sissy, look, Rapunzel.
I know, that one was for our Disney trip.
Look, Elsa.
And there's also a different Elsa. Dorothy.
And Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz.
And there's a Sheriff
Belle.
Callie.
Sissy, Ariel.
Where's Dorothy? Where's Elba?
Where's Dorothy?
Dorothy's right there.
And I got this for one Halloween. Look, it's Belle.
Sissy, look, Supergirl. Oh, you're superhero. Can you give Ava and Kate hugs and tell them thank you?
Oh, Sissy.
Give Ava a hug. Sissy, give Ava a hug. Oh, these used to be your dresses.
Let me see you. Can you twirl around? Oh my
Sissy,
goodness.
who gave you those dresses?
Is Kate painting your nails? Oh, what are you dressed up as? Are you Dorothy? Oh, be careful, don't. Oh, with Toto, yeah. Just be careful, you don't want to touch your white dress with the pink polish.
What?
You love it? Yeah, I hear it. Mark's cooking something. We just got some pizza.
Did
he?
And some dessert.
He did.
Pepperoni and
Clean.
some
Yeah.
cheese.
Let me see. Oh,
I'm very hungry. It is 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything today.
And no
Wanna see all
caffeine.
three?
Go-gurt time. What are y'all snacking on?
Chips and yogurt.
Sissy, what you got?
Chips and yogurt. I got pink.
Y'all are so cute.
Wow. Aurora and the Little Mermaid.
How many dresses have you put on today? All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
Kate, you look
Let's
beautiful.
go back upstairs.
Okay. Okay, bye. We just spent the last 30 minutes or maybe even an hour Looking at all these old pictures. Look at this one from when Mark and I got back from our honeymoon. We were babies. There's just all kinds of random pictures in here. I posted a few on Instagram because just wow. Hi guys, we got the kids like playing and happily doing their own thing. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, which you might not, I had posted about like asking us questions, sister questions, and we would answer some. And we don't have a ton, but I figured we would answer some now. And there's something else I was gonna do. Oh, I was going to explain that for those of you, for those of you who are like a part of our live almost 2 weeks ago now, and you saw the commenter that kept commenting in all caps and being crazy. That
obnoxious. I was being obnoxious.
She was just being silly. I think a lot of people didn't quite catch on to the fact that it was my sister and she was joking.
But I'm Jen, by the way.
Yes, we call her, I call her Bean. It's a long story. That's what I've called her since.
I mean, 20 years.
I mean, literally for 20 years. I would
Since
never,
I was 5,
ever call her Jen
years.
or Jennifer. Sometimes Jenny for jokes. And then my kids
You
call
catch that
her.
one, I just slipped in.
What'd you
It's
say?
like 20 years since I was 5. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My kids call her Babao, which I think I mentioned in our live, and it's also just another, it's a long story, the names that we have. It's not really very normal at all, but at the same, you know what, we left all this stuff outside. You think it's okay?
What
It's
stuff?
raining. Like
Oh.
the ride-on toys, do you think they're okay?
It'll be fine. They're plastic.
I feel like our family is kind of weird, but at the same time, I feel like most families are weird and have weird names for each other, so I mean, it just is what it is. So we're gonna answer a few questions. It's not gonna take up that much time, but I'm gonna go to
You
the
got some
beginning.
good questions.
But this
Some
one's-
that like don't
I'm not
really
gonna
apply.
answer the ones that apply to just me. I'm just gonna do the ones. Okay, so we'll start by talking about our age difference. Jenny can oh, I'm saying Jenny now.
And she says that as a joke. So we're 18 months apart, right?
My hair looks awesome.
So September 87, March of 89. So yeah, that's 18
Yes,
months, right?
so that answers some of the other questions. Who's older? I am older by
18 months.
18 months.
And we did, this wasn't asked, but I do feel like I want to add in that, like, I don't know, I'm seeing us now, I think you can definitely tell that we're sisters, but so many times as kids, we got asked if we were twins, to where it kind of got old. It's like,
But there was
Does that look
shift,
identical?
too. I feel like it was like we would go through phases of getting asked if we were twins, and then we have another older sister, Joy Beth, who we call G or Gigi. And she's not here right now, and I went through a phase with her where everybody asked if we were twins, and then Jenny got left in the dust with like my brother and got asked if she was twins with him.
but he's a decent looking dude, which
He
is
is.
really weird for me to say, but
He's all right. But yeah, there are 4 of us, and it goes my older sister, and then my brother, then me, and then she's the baby of the family. Hi, Ava.
Hi, Ava.
Okay, Caitlin says, y'all are adorable. You can definitely tell your sisters. That is so
Thank you, Caitlin.
sweet. So sweet. Okay, Jessica, I think she said in the live, I've been saying,
Jessica
she said necklace, right?
Necklace,
Because
like
she
necklace,
said-
but with an M.
Yeah.
Because she was so sweet. I remember her.
And I've always said Meckles. I mean, I recognize her name. Obviously, I've always said Meckles, but
I thought it was like Greek, like
Yeah.
Mekles. I was like really proud of my pronunciation. I failed.
she said, fun. If you and your sisters went on vacation, where would you go? That's a really good
Shoot,
question.
we haven't discussed
Probably to like the beach somewhere, don't you think?
I mean, that's not where I would want to go.
Oh,
I would want to go to Europe.
Oh, like
Virus.
these times. I'm trying to think though, we have gone on trips together, like we've traveled up north together to see our family, and not that that's
Florida.
like the vacation of a lifetime, but it was really, really fun just to be together, the 3 of us with no kids. One of them was even for my grandfather's funeral, which of course that was really sad times, but it was also so nice just
The
for the
trip
3
was
of us
enjoyable.
to be together.
Yeah.
And then we also went to Huntsville, Alabama. What was that, like a couple of years ago?
That was summer
Get past my hair.
2017.
And we went to go see the Dancing with the Stars live on tour. Is that what it's called?
Live tour. And by the way, if anybody watches Dancing with the Stars, it is confirmed. It's coming back this fall. I'm so excited.
You're still so into it. I watched it for like a couple seasons, but I will say when we went to go see them live, that was so much fun.
It's just exhilarating.
And we got to meet them. Oh, we saw them twice. That's right.
We saw them at the Fox, and then we
Yeah.
saw them in Huntsville.
But
The Fox was just last year.
Yeah. Both times were so much fun. Who's the oldest? We kind of touched on that. We already, a lot of people asked.
Who's older?
I'm older. What are our favorite things about each other, Jenny?
Well, I can answer it.
You
I
can?
think very easily, yeah. But let me think about it.
Okay, I would say, well, I can't really name one, but I'll name one that comes to like my mind. The very first thing is just like your willingness and eager to always be there and active and present in people's lives around you. I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to you. Like around you, and how like there's not gonna be a time where it's like you're inactive in my kids' lives, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I just feel like, and I feel that way about Gigi too, but since you're here.
Right. Gigi didn't come
I
today.
love, she did, Gigi, we miss you.
Gigi.
If you ever watch this. I just feel like, I'm about to choke on my gum.
It's okay to cry.
I just feel like it's okay. I don't know, just knowing that like, there's just a bond of sisterhood. Like if you have sisters out there, you know, and not all sisters are close, but we grew up so close, and I think mostly because we didn't have a television in our home, or really, you know, we got creative.
It was a simple but honest,
It honestly
best
was
of
wonderful.
intentions upbringing.
It was wonderful, and anyways, it just I think it kind of forced us into being close together early on, and we got in serious fights.
Oh
and
yeah, physical fights.
Yeah, but we worked.
I wonder who would win now.
I think I would.
I see. I feel like I would kick your butt.
I think that's a bad word.
Booty.
I think my red hair would come out and I would win.
My favorite thing about her, and she's probably gonna roll her eyes and act whatever about it, but no, is that literally anything that she sets out to accomplish, she will do it with flair. Like not only will she get it done, but she will pour such passion into it. I mean, to me, a classic example is YouTube. I remember when we were both kind of talking about looking into it, and she was being a support system for me about starting a channel, and she probably had already had it on her mind at that point too, but she was kind of like, well, I wonder if I could do that. And I was like, I promise you, if you start it and you put in the work ethic that I know you have, like it will flourish. And obviously like the numbers on the channel and her immense growth speaks for itself. So that's just an example of the work ethic and the follow through. And
I do remember you saying that, like when we first decided to start, I remember thinking like, I bet like nothing's gonna happen, and you and Gigi were both there when we went to dinner that night. You've been saying like,
yeah, I knew it. I mean, I know that's easy to say now, but I did know it.
I've talked about that a few times on here because people say like, what was your motivation to start your channel? And it was honestly me talking to my sisters. If it weren't for my sisters, I would have never even had the idea to start a YouTube channel, because I really didn't even know that much about channels. Okay, sorry, we're back. We had to hush the boys up. They're so loud, and honestly, that shakes the camera when you do that. Honestly, all the footage that we have so far, I'm really sorry about it. I know the boys are loud in the background, but it's raining outside and we've been home for 7 years, so what can you expect? Somebody asked if I dyed my hair. No, I did not. If it looked like that in the picture we posted on Instagram, it was just one of my favorite filters. How did you guys get along when you were little? I bet she has stories about you. We kind of talked about this. I didn't see this question.
Can we say the screen name? Okay, I see who wrote this, and I like you.
New me.
I like you.
We do have a lot of stories, but like I can't, the one specifically I can think of was when you made me so mad that I threw duct tape, a huge thing of duct tape, and I hit her in the nose, and it turned green. It was the worst bruise, and I made her not tell on me. I made you put makeup on.
But I don't know how you forced me not to tell her.
I don't get it
She
either.
must have had something on me to where she said, like, if you tell on me. And I remember everyone at school noticed, even with me trying to cover it. That was before the days I knew what I was doing. And everybody was like, what happened to your face? And I think I just, like...
But our parents never really
And
found
why did you get so angry at me that you threw a roll of duct tape at me?
It's my red hair. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I have told my friends on here that I am not typically an angry person, but I do have a fiery side if you...
For sure, 100%.
I mean, absolutely.
And we
Everybody
did get
knows
in many physical fights.
But the good memories, like, far
No, and that's the thing is when people say love, hate, like there was never actually any hate.
No.
But we genuinely did get along, and there was a period, I mean still is, but like there were periods where we were like absolute best friends. Then there were some periods in high school where we kind of grouped off with our sets of friends, and she wasn't like super fond of me being in her group of friends. She was never ugly, but it was kind of, and you know what,
I
didn't
love all my friends.
No, and if I had had a little sister, which I don't know what that's like because I'm the youngest, I kind of get it, honestly. So,
but we went to school together almost every morning. We stopped
drove
at Chick-fil-A,
together,
got
went to
chicken biscuits and Dr.
She
Pepper.
helped me find breakup songs. My first boyfriend broke my heart.
Don't you say his name. He would never
There's no
watch
way
this.
he would see this. But I think the cool thing about us now, and I realize most families like this, but the cool thing about us now is like, it doesn't matter even if we might agree with something someone else says. If anybody tears down anybody in our family, like if someone says something really ugly about her or vice versa, it's like, oh heck no. Like we are in there so quickly, kind of shutting them down.
I feel like especially even at the beginning of YouTube and stuff, when I first started getting mean comments, I remember you and especially Gigi, but you too.
Well, when someone criticized my eye, I mean, I had to say
that wasn't very nice. Where did she go? I think she left my channel.
What was her name? Something Milner.
I can't remember, but she said it was constructive. It didn't feel constructive, but anyways, y'all would always be there defending. Now I just kind of ignore the hateful comments, but it is true. That's what's so wonderful about family, and that's what's so wonderful about our kids and like what they have in their cousins growing up together, because our other sister has one and my brother has two girls, but they live far away. But like the group that we have here, I just feel like they're always gonna be,
it's so cohesive,
best friends, and they have played so well together today. It's been, and they've missed each other. It's been like,
well, they hadn't seen each other in 3 months.
I said 6.
I told you, you were wrong.
Hang on, February.
The vlog, honey.
No, but hang on. February, all of February, all of March, all of April, all of May. So 4 months. Pardon my 6 months. What shows are we watching?
Oh man, I'll let you answer first.
Well, I'm not watching any shows right now.
Shoot, I could write a book. Okay, so Outer Banks. My husband and I binge watched that in, I think, 3 nights. It's honestly so good. Give the first episode a chance, even if you're not sure. It's really good. Everything everyone says is true. Waco. So we watched Waco.
Oh, I heard that was sad.
It was really hard to watch. If you think that you fully understood what happened there back in 1993, I think it was, you probably don't. I didn't. I was really misinformed, and it was really illuminating, and I'm not going to get into my personal opinion on it. I think it's just important to see what really happened. We just started Bloodline.
Oh, so
yeah, we're only like 1 episode in, but my husband and I have pretty similar taste. There are some things that he loves that I'm just straight up not into, but for the most part,
like children's movies, doesn't he?
Yeah, or like The Sopranos. I just don't care to see people get whacked and beaten, and it's just not my thing. But that's fine for anybody who likes it. Hey, my favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad. Nobody asked, but
that's way up there on my list too, like for sure. But I feel like that show is so old now that newer shows, I feel like anytime Mark and I watch a newer show, it just will never be as good as like the shows that I've loved, like Breaking Bad and even The Walking Dead, although we are way behind on that. But everybody talks about
Dead to Me season 2.
You keep shaking the camera.
Sorry. I forgot how excited I got about Dead to Me season 2.
Well, I haven't seen
Y'all,
one.
tell her, please tell her how, I did it again. Please tell her how good Dead to Me is. I know you never have time for TV because she stays up every morning until 5 editing.
No.
But you can binge watch Dead to Me so quickly because the episodes are only
What's it
30
on,
minutes.
Netflix?
It's on Netflix. And it's like a
I don't know if we
dramedy.
have Netflix anymore. Mark gets rid of something every other month because we apparently don't use it. I think we're gonna answer like one more question because
We don't want this to be
then
too
we can
long.
talk about the fact that I might want Jenny to go live with me one night.
How fun would that be, y'all?
Well, she made best friends with so many
Yes,
of y'all.
hi
in the comments.
Valerie. Hi, what was the other one's name? Anne?
Well, you really made best friends with Chloe because apparently
Chloe.
we didn't say hi to her.
Yes,
and
hi Chloe. There was Valerie and then there was another lady. I cannot remember her name. But
I mean, all of them were being so
asked to be recognized, and the comments were coming in so rapid fire that Joanna and Mark couldn't understandably get to them. But I was hyper vigilant of everything that was coming up, and so I was
So much so that you had a couple typos in those.
I know, and that killed me to have typos. We're
I
all
mean,
grammar freaks in this family.
That's true.
Um,
All right, let's do this question real quick. And then we'll
okay,
go.
what is your biggest pet peeve about the other?
You go first since you said
I
you
don't
know
really
one.
have anything that actually genuinely bothers me about her.
I'm scared.
That she's not very good at responding to texts.
That's unkind. But I always respond. I just feel like sometimes it's not right away. I get hate on Instagram. When I post a screenshot of a text message, I always forget to blur out the top.
yeah.
And people get so angry that I have 200.
Well, I'm not being hateful. It's just like, she's always been that way. Like, YouTube and her level of busyness really has nothing to do with it. And it has nothing to do with how she prioritizes family. Like, she'll always answer when I call, and she can be in the middle. I had a situation yesterday, and she was in the middle of some stuff, and she stopped and listened to me for an hour, and there were a lot of tears included. So it has nothing to do with how she cares about people or how she feels about other people. It's
That's
just
very
she
true.
knows that if I see her active on social media and she hasn't responded to my text, I will call her out.
Over and
Every
over
time.
again. If I post
I'm like, I
an
texted
Insta
you.
story, or if I post a picture, or if I do anything.
will comment on it. And be
Oh,
like,
my word.
I texted you.
But honestly, it's not just with her. I'm a bad texter backer with everybody except for maybe with Mark, just because like he doesn't text me that much, especially now with him being home. I will say, I guess that's something I could work on, but at the same time, I will tell you right now, if you call me, I will always answer. Like, there's almost never a time. And it's because sometimes when I get into the flow of doing things, well, first of all, I don't always have my phone with me, but if I get into the flow of doing things, I don't want to stop. Now, one night, we'll try to have a girls' night. Maybe the 3 of us sisters can go out to dinner. Gigi doesn't know this yet, but she is being forced into
Ask
coming
people if
with
they
us.
would actually want to see that.
Would
They want
y'all-
to see you. Do they want to see your sisters?
I think they would. It doesn't have to all be like YouTube-y stuff. It can just be like a fun girls' time. So y'all holler in the comments if you would be interested in watching something with me and my sisters. Just like a fun
It would be
time
really
together.
goofy.
And
I feel like we're some of the most down-to-earth people you'll ever meet. Like,
Yeah,
we're never
I
too
mean-
good for anyone. We laugh at ourselves all the time, make fun of ourselves all the time, well, I'll speak for myself, act really immature.
So I think that would be fun. We can do that. And Mark and I are going live on whatever night, Thursday night. But one of these Thornton Thursday nights, we can do the 3 McKee sisters. That was our maiden name, by
I
the
think
way.
that would be
but
fun, don't y'all?
I think it would be
Let's
too.
do it.
But
Let's do
we have been doing this for longer than I feel like. I feel like we've been sitting here for like
you can
30
cut
minutes.
a few things.
Yeah,
you
we'll
just need
cut.
to say a pet peeve about me.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get out of that. Why would you want me
Too
to
many
say-
selfies?
Oh, that's a good one. She takes a lot of selfies. But that's not really a pet peeve. You take selfies if you want to take selfies. I'm just not really a selfie person.
No, but it's fair. I actually get annoyed with myself sometimes.
I was really gonna say more just like, and it pertained
Not
more
following
back
through
to
with
like
things.
high school and stuff, where like if I was really caring about how something looked or was, like my car or whatever, sometimes you wouldn't have the highest care or regard for things. Like you would
Yeah.
eat your chicken biscuit and it would just kind of go
That's
all over the
100%
floor.
valid. And I was really,
Sometimes it's
I
still
really
happens.
haven't gotten that much better But I try to at least clean up after my kids.
You do clean up after your kids, but sometimes,
You know
you
where
are
Jenny was. Yeah, sometimes I am the kid.
We always make fun of her when we leave a restaurant, like the booth, and she stands up. There's just like crumbs and salt everywhere.
I'm a messy
and
eater.
She's, how old are you? 30?
26.
You are not. Are you 30 or 31? 31. She's 31 and she leaves more crumbs than a typical 4-year-old.
It's that she speaks the truth.
All right, bye.
I can eat the cucumbers also.
Well, yeah, those are healthy for you.
I'll put my plate at Mommy's.
Popcorn and apples for our dinner snack. I'm also making some corn dogs and
I love corn dogs.
some mozzarella sticks. Landy, will you eat a corn dog, bud?
I like corn dogs at my house.
At your house, just not at my house? And Mark's coming in clutch with this healthy food. Let me see your plate, babe. Eggs
Delicious.
and shrimp. And what is that? A cheese
Tartar
stick?
sauce. A cheese
Tartar
stick.
sauce?
Delicious.
Sick.
Nutritious.
But I'm so glad that you're eating healthy and I'm eating mozzarella sticks. Bo, is your snack good?
Yeah.
You want me to just skip to the end and let y'all watch the ending, or do you want to start from the beginning?
Start from the
Maybe in the
beginning.
middle?
No, the beginning. Start the beginning.
All right, I'll do the beginning.
Adios. Hello. It is the next day, per usual, but we had so much fun with my sister yesterday, and it was kind of sad when she left because we just hadn't done that in so long. Apparently I exaggerated it and made it 6 months, but it felt like 6 months. So anyways, we had a really, really good time. I have an interesting day today. I need to respond to a lot of emails. It just feels like today is busy. Tonight we're gonna help a friend paint her grandmother's house. So I'm gonna do that. We are going live tomorrow night. So I'm filming this right now and then I'm going to edit it and put this vlog right up. So today is Wednesday. Mark and I are going live tomorrow night, Thursday night on our channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just the same as last time. And we're going to try to mix up the times going forward. But for this Thursday, like tomorrow, we couldn't really change it up too much just because we didn't plan ahead a ton. But I know people are in different time zones. We'll work all that out in the future, I promise. But, oh, I wanted to show y'all a couple things. One, well, I guess I'm not gonna show you these because my house is a mess and it'll have to show my floor too, but I'm wearing my new bike shorts that I got and I really love them. And also up here, let me see if I can even show y'all. Y'all know on my cleaning channel, I ordered these things for my muffin tins up there, and I am seriously loving them so much. Also, let me show you something else. And I posted it on Instagram too, but I want you guys to guess what this is. I'm covering up a few names on purpose. You guys guess what that is. Love y'all. See you next time.
I've been looking for a mirror, and I think I found it in your eyes. She's been looking for a reason, and I think she found it in my mind. So we're moving this colorful